The Los Angeles Dodgers pulled off a crucial victory against the San Diego Padres on Wednesday night, a win that was largely shaped by an impressive moment from Teao Hernandezs. In the 6th inning, Hernandez stepped up and launched a 3-run homer that turned the tide in favor of the Dodgers, giving them the lead they would hold on to for the rest of the game. This homer wasn't just a highlight reel play. It was a significant milestone for Hernandez personally, marking a positive step forward in his return from injury struggles that have been testing him in recent weeks. The 32-year-old outfielder has had a tough time at the plate since coming back from the 10-day injured list last month, and this big hit seemed to symbolize a bit of a breakthrough. When reflecting on his homer, Hernandez expressed a sense of relief and satisfaction, especially because it helped his team get ahead in such a critical moment of the game. He talked openly about how he has been putting in a lot of effort to regain his form, battling hard in every at-bat and trying to focus on making solid contact with good pitches. Even though the results have not been exactly what he hoped for recently, his determination to keep pushing and to recapture that feel he had before the injury is clear. His numbers since returning from the injured list tell a story of the challenges he has faced. With a batting average hovering around 173, an on-base percentage just over 218, and a slugging percentage barely reaching 309, Hernandez has had to fight through some tough stretches at the plate. Over 21 games, he has managed to hit 5 doubles, 2 home runs, and drive in 13 runs, but the overall stats reflect a player still working to get back to his best. Even so, Hernandez emphasized that physically, he feels strong. He mentioned that his body is feeling really good and that he's no longer dealing with the groin strain or adductor injury that sidelined him. The physical healing is there, but the mental and timing aspects of hitting in Major League Baseball remain a hurdle. He talked about how difficult it is to regain the rhythm of the game, timing pitches, selecting the right ones to swing at, and handling the pressure of each plate appearance, especially when the stakes are high. Hernandez knows that every time he steps up to bat, there are often runners on base ahead of him, which only adds to the pressure. With 3 teammates frequently reaching base before his turn, the moments he faces in the batter's box carry significant weight for the team's chances of winning. This situation requires him to be laser-focused and ready to deliver, and he is determined to keep doing his best to put the ball in play and help his team score. The Dodgers' victory over the Padres in this matchup was important for the team's standing in the National League West. Securing a 5-2 win in the rubber game of the series kept the Dodgers in first place, maintaining their lead over a division rival that is always a tough opponent. Hernandez acknowledged how meaningful this win was, especially since the Padres remain close in the standings and every victory against such competitive teams matters a great deal. Looking ahead, the Dodgers and Padres will face off again next week in a 4-game series at Dodger Stadium, promising even more intense battles between these two contenders. The hope for Hernandez and the Dodgers is that this recent success and his encouraging home run mark a turning point, helping both the player and the team continue to build momentum as the season progresses. Teao Hernandez's journey back from injury is emblematic of the kind of perseverance that defines so many great athletes. It is not just about physical healing, but about recalibrating the mind and body to the brutal rhythms of Major League Baseball. Every game, every pitch, every moment at the plate tests a player's resilience, especially after time spent off the field. For a Hernandez who has shown flashes of brilliance throughout his career, the challenge has been as much psychological as physical. The frustration of not being able to contribute at the level he desires weighs heavily, but his recent performance against the Padres provides a glimpse of hope. That 3-run homer was more than just a key play. It was a statement that he's still very much capable of changing the course of a game when it matters most. What makes a player like Hernandez valuable to the Dodgers extends beyond the numbers. His presence in the lineup adds a layer of confidence to the team. When a hitter with his power and experience steps into the batter's box, it alters how opposing pitchers approach the entire Dodgers lineup. Pitchers must navigate carefully, wary of the damage he can inflict, which in turn opens up opportunities for his teammates. This dynamic is a crucial part of what has made the Dodgers a perennial powerhouse. They possess a lineup rich with talent and depth, and players like Hernandezz, when firing on all cylinders, serve as catalysts. The Dodgers coaching staff and medical team have clearly been meticulous in managing Hernandez's recovery and reintegration into the lineup. The delicate balance between ensuring a player is fully healed and maintaining the competitive edge necessary at this level is a constant juggling act. The fact that Hernandezz has expressed confidence in his physical condition, citing no lingering effects from his groin strain, speaks volumes about the quality of care and the trust between player and staff. However, physical readiness is only one piece of the puzzle. Timing and rhythm at the plate come from constant repetition and exposure to live pitching, something that even the most well-prepared players must continuously refine. The nuances of pitch recognition, swing adjustments, and mental preparation all converge during at-bats, and these are elements Hernandezz is clearly focused on improving. What's particularly interesting about Hernandez's situation is how it reflects a broader theme in baseball: the mental game. Baseball is often described as a sport of failure, where even the best hitters fail 7 out of 10 times. To maintain confidence and focus in such an environment requires mental toughness, something that Hernandezz has demonstrated over his career. His willingness to speak openly about the difficulty of regaining his feel for the game, about battling through tough at-bats, shows a level of humility and determination that resonates with fans and teammates alike. It is this mindset that often separates the good players from the great ones, the ability to keep grinding, adjusting, and believing in one's abilities despite setbacks. The Dodgers' victory against the Padres not only bolsters the team's position in the National League West, but also serves as a morale booster. The rivalry between these two teams has been intense, with each game carrying extra weight in the standings. In such matchups, every hit, every run, and every defensive play can shift momentum, and Hernandez's homer was a pivotal moment that swung the momentum firmly in the Dodgers' favor. His contribution in that game underscores how vital it is for players returning from injury to find those moments where they can impact the game decisively, reigniting their confidence and reaffirming their value to the team. Looking forward, the Dodgers face a critical stretch of games, and Hernandez's ability to sustain his performance will be key. The upcoming 4-game series at Dodger Stadium against the Padres promises to be a showcase of high-level baseball, with both teams eager to assert dominance in the division. For Hernandezz, it's an opportunity to build on his recent success, to solidify his role in the lineup, and to continue his progression back to full strength. Each at-bat will be a test, but also a chance to regain the rhythm that once made him such a formidable presence. Beyond the immediate series, the Dodgers season is a marathon filled with highs and lows, adjustments, and adaptations. Players like Hernandezz, who face midseason hurdles and come through stronger, add a layer of resilience to the team's character. The ability to overcome adversity, to push through slumps and injuries, often defines championship-caliber teams. It's a narrative that plays out not just in statistics, but in the unquantifiable spirit and grit displayed on the field. As the Dodgers aim for postseason success, having players who can contribute in clutch moments is essential, and Hernandez's recent homer hints that he's ready to be that player once again. Hernandez's story also highlights the importance of patience. In sports, fans and analysts alike can sometimes expect immediate returns from players coming off injury, but the reality is often more complicated. The process of re-establishing timing, building endurance, and regaining confidence can take weeks or months, depending on the severity of the injury and the individual's response to rehabilitation. In this sense, Hernandez's approach, focusing on each at-bat, working hard in practice, and staying mentally engaged, is a textbook example of how athletes should navigate the road back. It's a reminder that behind every stat line is a human being confronting challenges, learning, and adapting. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a development that could shake up the Dodgers clubhouse, whispers are beginning to circulate around a possible rift between star outfielder Mookie Betts and recently acquired Michael Conforto. While nothing has been officially confirmed by The team, sources close to the situation, suggest that Betts has privately expressed strong reservations about continuing to share the field with Conforto. The alleged statement, "I won't accept playing alongside Michael Conforto anymore," attributed to Betts, has sparked intrigue and speculation across the league. While the comment has not been made publicly, the gravity of such a sentiment coming from a player of Betts' caliber has caught the attention of fans and insiders alike. Betts, a former MVP and one of the cornerstones of the Dodgers roster, is known for his leadership and professionalism, which is precisely why these rumors are all the more striking. It raises questions about the nature of his relationship with Conforto, who joined the Dodgers in hopes of revitalizing his career and contributing to another championship run. Insiders are reportedly digging into the situation, trying to determine whether there was an incident behind closed doors or if this is a matter of on-field chemistry or lack thereof. Could it be differences in work ethic, a clash of personalities, or simply a competitive tension that's boiled over? The Dodgers front office has yet to comment, and both Betts and Conforto have maintained their usual public appearances without any noticeable tension. But behind the scenes, there's growing buzz that something is amiss. The team, still a favorite for a deep postseason run, can hardly afford any internal discord at this stage of the season. It's not uncommon for stars to make bold requests, especially in organizations aiming for perfection. If these rumors hold any weight, the Dodgers may face a difficult choice: navigate the personal dynamics quietly or potentially consider roster moves no one saw coming. For now, it remains just that, a rumor. But in the world of baseball, where smoke often signals fire, many are watching closely to see what happens next. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.